A few weeks later.
Hi, welcome back to Serenity Builds. This is my dad.
Hi, I'm Albie.
And we got our second shipment of the Enterprise D, 1701D. And it's from eaglemoss. And today we're going to be unboxing it, looking at what's inside, and building the first kit. So, let's get unboxing.
Are you excited? Now, you haven't seen the contents of this.
Yeah, I haven't.
I have a little preview of it, but you haven't seen this yet. So, are you excited to see what's in the second shipment? It took us a while to get the second one, but now we got it, and it's pretty packed in there. So, let's unbox this thing. I'll let you do it. Okay.
Oh, it's packed.
That's our shipping invoice.
Whoa!
Okay, let's start looking through it. I don't know. Wow. A bunch of cool stuff. Oh, that's got a number on it, looks like.
5.
What number is that one?
3. Gonna be building this.
3, yep. That looks like the one we'll be building because we did 1 and 2 before.
What is that?
It is part of the U.S.S. Enterprise. We'll have to wait and see in the brochure of the magazine.
Yeah.
Ooh, what number is that?
5.
5. Ooh, look at that. That's nice.
6.
6. Okay. So they're not all in those bubble packs. That's interesting. There's some in the bags. Okay. That's good.
4.
4.
Oh.
Ooh, that's part of the saucer section, it looks like. Oh, and some electronics for 4. Oh, we got one of our special gifts.
Ooh, what's that?
I think that's part of what holds on the magazines, maybe? Let's see. Oh, looks like that's got to be a pen.
It's definitely really new.
That's really nice.
That's a nice binder.
It says Star Trek The Next Generation, U.S.S. Enterprise, NCC 1701D. It's got a really nice picture of the Enterprise, and it looks like our magazines fit in there.
Yeah, and a little tiny Enterprise on the back.
Yep.
It's so nice.
So, I don't know. That's how it sticks. We'll have to, hopefully there's directions somewhere, maybe in that.
I think these are the directions on here.
Oh, that's the directions?
Yeah, but it's under here.
Okay. Do you understand a hudogram?
Huh?
Exactly. Okay. What? Okay. Huh. Okay, I'll try to figure it out. That's a video by itself, I think. All right.
Yeah, trying to figure that out.
So here's our magazine. So let's look at them in order.
Yeah, let's.
So this is 3. So this will be what we're building today. And then after that, we'll have a few more videos.
This is 4.
4? Is that 4?
4.
4 is huge. 4 looks like it's going to be big.
Yeah. Then we have 5.
5 looks like pretty straightforward. Maybe it goes on this. I'm not sure.
Oh, yeah. See,
it's possible.
Oh, look. It shows.
It's got little cards. What does it show part is supposed to be? It's just, part of the U.S.S. Enterprise, yep. All right. I'm thinking since the saucer section is huge, there's going to be like 5 of these kits just look like that. So we'll see. We'll see later with those.
Yeah.
So for anybody who hasn't watched before, we already built these 2. Check out the other videos.
If you haven't, go check those out.
And then we're going to build this part 3. Now let me take a look at the magazine. All right. In this issue, your ship parts. Okay. Stage 3 parts. So this is stage 3. Does it say what it is? It just says stage 3. So it's no specific part. It looks like the back of the deflector dish, maybe?
It says part of
main deflector dish center. So we'll be working on the deflector dish.
What's a deflector?
A battery box. So we'll get to see things light up, it seems. Stage 4 parts are deck panels A, B, and C. Okay, so that looks like a lot of tiny parts. Stage 5 parts, deck front base, deck right base, deck left base, main shuttle bay door. That must be it. All right, so this looks like it goes around what that was built, if I'm guessing right. Stage 6 parts, upper skeleton 4. Skeletal support, so upper skeleton 4. Stage 3 assembly. Okay, that's what we're doing, right?
Yeah.
Okay. In this phase of the assembly, you assemble the main deflector as well as attaching it and the bridge to the battery as your U.S.S. Enterprise NC-1701D lights up for the first time. Part locator. So this is where it's going to be. Can you hand me the other model? Whoa. So it looks like what we're building is this area of the deflector dish.
Whoa.
Or around there. And then some electronics.
That's so cool.
The illustrations are color-coded to help you identify the parts as you go along. Red is used for screws, yellow for new parts, gray for the assembly so far. Ooh, a circuit board. You ready for step A? Okay, let's recycle some of these. Recycling. Okay, step A. Begin by inserting the battery box nut O3K in the round hole at the end of the battery box O3H. All right, so we're going to be doing
and there's BP screws.
We're going to be doing the battery part.
Those are the only screws, BP screws.
Okay.
And there's one of this random screw here with a nut.
Okay, well, I'm sure we'll use them.
Yeah. Well.
All right. Okay. So you want to get your battery box part out?
Okay.
Yep, that'll be that. It looks like you want to unwrap it gently. Untuck it and then unwrap it. All right, you can set it. Go ahead and set it there. All right, and it looks like that. Yes. Okay, now we're going to be putting something here. Inserting the battery box nut O3K in the round hole at the end of the battery box. So something goes in there. This looking thing. Let me find what it looks like. Possibly, yeah, I think so. Let's look for the battery box. This is the battery box. O3J, O3K. Yeah, you're right, the nut. So you put the nut in the end of that.
But you need a screw.
Well, that'll be in the next step.
So I think that's...
Yeah, probably.
Well, red is for screws.
Yeah, but I think they're just telling you to put the nut in there.
Okay.
Okay. So
we're going to use these in like 2 steps, so I'm just going to... So
the episode, you remember which episode we watched before this kit?
Code of Honor.
Code of Honor. No vaccine, no Lieutenant Yah.
That was a pretty good episode.
Yeah, I enjoyed it. It's better than I remembered. This is the first time I watched it. Second time I watched it on Blu-ray. First time I watched it on the 75-inch TV. It looks amazing.
Yeah,
it's a lot better than I remembered. Yeah. Okay, so did you put the nut in there?
I put the nut.
Let me see. It goes right there.
Oh, right there.
Nope. Did it fit in? Then fix the battery box nut bracket O3 to the battery box O3H using 2 BP screws. Okay, is that in there? Okay, now you have to put this part. See this part?
Yes. I'm going to put the screw.
There you go. So then put that part on there with 2 BP screws.
BP screws. Okay.
There you go. So you're going to screw both of those into that to attach that. That's for number 2. And then once they're both pretty much all the way in, then you can go ahead and tighten both of them. There you go. How's that feel?
Feels good.
Okay. Tighten both of them as you go. And let me know when you're ready for the next step. At this point, insert 3 AAA batteries into the box as shown. Here's your 3 AAA batteries, not included. I don't think they're included, no.
They're not. Don't think they are.
Okay. Do you know the pattern? Did it say the plus and minuses? Where's the springs? What's inside?
Change the string. 1, 2.
And then no spring on the other one?
Yeah.
Okay, very good. Next, push the 2 tabs of the end of the battery box cover into the slots at the end of the battery box, securing them with the battery box screw. So you got to put the top on that. It should look like that part, like that space. Yep. So you're going to secure the tabs and then screw it down. You got to put the tabs under it before you screw it down. See, the tabs go there. There you go. And then you screw that down. Is it all fitting? Okay. And you are using a 3L screw.
Which is this one.
Okay.
Okay.
I'll hold this for you while you get your screw ready.
Okay. It pushes up because the springs.
Okay.
It looks like a mini garbage can now.
A little bit. Something.
With wires coming out of it.
Something. There you go. All right. Now you can screw that all the way down because there's only one screw on the battery cover. All right. That completes step A.
Ooh,
So set that aside for now. Step B. Take the main deflector dish support left 03D and right 03E parts, fixing them together with 1 BP screw. So that's what it's going to look like. Yeah, there you go.
Is it?
It looks like the right parts.
Oh, that.
And then it gets 1 BP screw to keep them together.
Where would that go?
Nice little battery pack.
So cute. It's so cute.
All right, and a BP screw. There you go.
I think that's good. Put
And
that down.
then you're just going to screw the 2 parts together.
Put these together. Okay.
All right. There you go. Okay. How's that? Feel good? Secure?
Feels good.
Okay. Now, put the main deflector dish support aside and place the main deflector dish inner 03C in the center of the reflector 03B, securing from the underside using 2 BP screws. So you need that thing. It looks like maybe the blue thing, is my guess. Is that right? Yeah, it looks like it's right.
Wait, look at the pieces.
Okay, so we're going to put
C3.
main dish inner 03C. 03C.
Oh, 3C.
This thing. So that's different than that. So this, the smaller one.
Okay.
Oh, the orange thing it looks like. Yeah, I wish they, that's one thing. I wish they did the right colors for these things.
Yeah.
Okay, so you put it on the inside and then secure it with screws from the other side. There you go. 2 BP screws.
Can you hold this?
Yeah.
Okay. 2.
Is there an up and down of that, or is it the same? It looks like it's the same both ways.
These screws are so tiny
Yeah, they are.
compared to my thumb, my pinky.
And your fingers are tiny, so
Yeah,
this is really
they
tiny.
are.
Okay, I'm holding it for you, so you can screw those in.
This is it compared to your thumb.
I think they're going on these outer holes right here. Yep. Okay, don't tighten them all the way until you're ready.
Not all the way tightened.
Okay, there you go.
Now I'll tighten this one.
No, but not too tight. Perfect.
Check this one.
All right, good, good. Not too tight.
I think we're good.
All right, so that we did.
I don't know.
Okay. Fasten the main deflector dish support to the rear of the reflector O3B using 2 BP screws. So...
Did we do it upside down? Can we just turn it like that?
This is what you're trying to do here. So put this thing you just built on there. Okay, so we want to do it what we're seeing. So set it there and do that.
Like that?
Yep, and then screw it on, looks like.
With 2
BP screws.
BP screws. Okay, so
There you go.
I felt that click. I think that's good for now. Did you put it back in here?
You probably did.
No
worries.
You got 2 and it won't be able to fall out. Think that's good. And now I can check the other side.
Tighten both sides
That's a little bit wobbly. So
until you got it tightened all the way. You will be probably.
It's a tiny bit wobbly on this side.
All right, very good. Now, moving on. Step C. Insert the bulb from the main deflector light O3G with the yellow and green wire into the corresponding space on the rear side of the reflector O3B. The main deflector light has a D sticker attached to it. All right, so we're getting the yellow and green and the red. Yep. Does it have a D? It does. Okay, it looks like we got 2 light bulbs. This is you're gonna separate these two about halfway, I'd say. That's good. Yeah. Okay. So now you're gonna pop the. We'll make sure we have the right orientation. Yes, we do. Okay, so the yellow and green are gonna go slide in there.
So this is the yellow, so it slides in here.
Is there a way it slides in, or okay, it has something after that holds it on? And the red and black will be okay. Well, we'll have to connect those things. So O3F is what you're looking for, which is a bracket that's going to hold that on. See the O3F?
Can you hold those?
Yeah. One will come out. We'll do one at a time. Okay.
Yeah.
So, and that's going to
That'll be better.
Yep, and that's going to be with a BP screw.
BP screw.
And like they said, screw it in, but don't over tighten it.
Got 2.
So you're looking for O3F. And they're 2 the same parts. Let me see. Yep, very good, those. And that's going to go in that direction like that. And then just get it on there so it feels like it's right. And then make sure it's all flat and good. And screw it down. There you go. Yeah, very good. Now do the same for the other side.
And then we can tighten it all the wrong side. I'm not trying to plug it in there.
You want some help? Maybe put it down here.
Okay.
All right, so get it there, and then
Put it right there.
Yep. Put the piece over it.
I'll do it real quick when I grab the screw.
All right. And I'm gonna let that go, but you should be able to put the thing right on top of it. Step D, testing the lights. Ooh. At this point, you can test the electronics on your model are working correctly. Take the plug at the end of the main deflector light O3G and insert it to the socket marked D on the PCB. Okay. O3M. Insert the plug at the end of the wire coming from the battery pack into the socket marked F on the PCB, which PCB is printed circuit board. This should cause the main deflector light to illuminate. So are you seeing which one's which? You want to get it right, okay? So the two small connectors, I think this is the orientation you want, and you want it to put it in that one. No, no, yes, no, yes. Okay, very good.
Yes.
Okay, now you take the battery pack and you plug it into F, which is that one. And then we'll see what happens. Wow. Something's illuminated. It only should go in one way. Did it click in? There you go. You have a lighted up main deflector dish. Wow, what do you think? It's pretty bright.
This is cool.
That's probably where it's going. Something like that. Maybe the other way around. No, you might be right. I don't know.
Yeah, I think it's going there.
Okay. Yeah, we'll see. Okay, ready? Now it says disconnect the deflector light and test the next set of lights. Inserting the plug at the end of the deck of the front window light into the D socket on the PCB. The deck lights O1U plug into the B socket, and the bridge lights O1V plug into the A socket.
Okay.
Because you got some different ones here.
Well.
So it says what plugs in where. You want me to go through it slightly or slowly?
Yes.
Okay. So inserting the plug at the end of the deck front window light, O1T into the D socket. So the front window light. Where's the front window light? This one. The green looks like.
So A.
Yep. So A looks like it gets plugged into D. So that's there. So, oh, they're color coded too. So that's going to go here. The front window light's going to go here.
Should it glow when I plug it in?
I don't know. I'm going to say yes. And then, very cool. On the PCB, the deck lights O1U plug into the B socket. So here's a B socket, and you're going to be plugging in the deck lights.
Yeah. So the deck lights.
Which I'm guessing is this. Is that right or wrong?
So let's see. So where would I plug it in?
B up here. All right. Is it clicking in? Good.
Okay.
And then the one more goes in that one. You like electronics?
Yeah.
It's kind of fun, right?
Yeah, I really like it. Whoa.
Did one of the lights come out? Where's that supposed to go?
No, it's not. Yeah, it is.
It's blacked out.
But it's not.
Maybe that one goes on something, another part of the ship that hasn't come yet. Like over here or something. Wow, look at that. Look at that.
It's so cool.
That is very cool.
I'm just
So it all
excited.
works on 1.3 times 3 is 4.5 volts.
Whoa.
Yeah. Okay. After testing, disassemble and keep all the parts safely so they can be fitted later.
So unplug everything?
Yep. You can leave the battery plugged into that, I think. But unplug the lights. Don't pull them by the wires. Pull them by the plastic parts. Otherwise, the wires will come out of the plastic parts. And then they won't work. Then we'll have a dark enterprise. There will be no vaccine and no Lieutenant Ya.
Okay, so that's...
All right, so we're doing electronics now.
This is so cool.
A little bit ahead.
Why are you looking?
Spoilers. Ooh.
Look ahead. So look ahead.
Oh, look ahead? Okay. So we are done for this section. So disconnect the lights. Yep, that's stage 4. Stage 4 is next, right? It's going to go on at some point. That's why we got to keep them in their boxes and nice.
I already know where it goes.
Yeah, but it didn't say to do it yet. So there's probably another piece that goes with it.
We'll probably have to put an
Pulling it out by the plastic?
P screws.
Probably. Need help?
Yes. I'm gonna break my finger. I'm gonna break my fingernail.
That's so they don't come loose once you put them together for real. All right, so now we got our battery pack. We got the beginning of a deflector dish. This we already previously built, but it's nice to see that it lights up. That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
And then we got all these parts for next time, which is just this one.
Yeah.
So did I miss that? Did it go in there somewhere? I don't think so.
No.
It was not part of any of the directions. No. And it doesn't say what to do with it. Okay. O3A. O3A, main deflector dish center.
And deflector dish.
Yep. Yep, no O3A. No O3A.
Check if it's used in the next parts.
No, we're not coming back to this yet. Okay, so good to know.
I loved it.
It's good?
Yeah.
Was it fun playing with electronics?
Mm-hmm.
All right.
So cool.
Wow, look how big it was.
Whoa. That's huge. It was as big as a human?
Almost. All right. Very good.
So I was testing everything.
Yeah, it was nice to get the electronics going.
Yeah.
So basically all we did was built the battery pack and we built part of the deflector dish.
And we tested the lights.
Yeah, so the lights are brighter than I thought they'd be.
Yeah.
Yeah. So in the dark room, when it's all lit up, it's going to look amazing. So thoughts on kit 3?
I really liked it. It was pretty short for a kit.
Mm-hmm.
But it was just for testing and kind of building.
Kind of building. And we built a battery pack, so that's cool.
Yeah.
And we got our first circuit board.
Yeah.
So that's nice. I have a feeling they're going to be all over the ship. A whole bunch of them. So.
And we need one for this.
Yeah, eventually, yeah. There's probably going to be one on each side. I don't know how it's going to work, but this makes sense that this and that get lit together maybe.
Yeah.
What do you think of Code of Honor? As what, episode 3, I guess.
Yeah.
We'll call it. What do you think?
I really liked episode 3, Code of Honor. It's cool that Wesley got to sit down.
On the bridge for the first time.
Well, he did once.
Oh yeah, that's true. He got to sit in the captain's chair, but then there was an alert or something, and Captain Picard said, "Get off the bridge! Get off my bridge!"
So yeah, he never went on the bridge, and then he operated it.
Yeah, so he sat where Data usually sits.
Yeah.
So he's almost kind of piloting the ship a little bit.
Yeah.
Or controlling parts of the ship. I think Geordi was piloting it, actually.
Okay, so that'll be it for this video. Make sure to stay tuned for Kit 4.
Kit 4, I'm excited. Which kit is Kit 4? Let's get a little preview. Ooh, that looks like a big one. That looks like a big one.
4.
What's Kit 4 going to be called? First 3 deck panels of the saucer section, as well as fitting them into the lighting kit. Oh my goodness, that's going to be fun. All right, so stay tuned for that.
Yeah? This will be awesome. Bye!
Bye.